not, because it takes me 10 minutes to launch the sim
To
again.
reboot.
I'll get it at some point. Okay, I didn't know it. I know that Grravel said yesterday, last week that there was an update coming, but I thought it would be coming over Flight Sim IO.
Well, we're working on the beta right now. It's not the official update.
Yeah, this is just a
It's the fly it and give feedback time.
made some changes.
I see Donut still work.
Yeah, multiplayer is looking pretty good.
For a change.
Gotta check the important things, right?
All right, Dragon, what kind of plane you in?
The Grravel?
Yeah, I'm showing you a Bonanza.
I mean,
Must have a.
I'm in the Super
I
B
got a
livery.
Grravel, dude.
I must not have the livery.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't have that one either. You're a Bonanza. Funky
No.
looking.
Okay, I'll switch. You've convinced me.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine. My favorite livery, and you make me switch out of it. Nah, you're good.
Forward, sorry, good morning, everyone.
Good
Morning.
morning. For and Dean's in the dirt.
Hey, I'm testing. I ain't sat about waiting for you lot. Okay, it's easy to stall the wing.
It's like she stalls really good.
How about now? See me now?
Yeah, looking good now.
Okay.
Got the red one. What is that? The air
This
pack?
is, yeah, the Coyote Ugly.
Everything is right with the world now.
Alright. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Well, this bunch of nice-looking Gravels taxiing down the taxiway.
Yeah.
Now we got a
Awesome.
little group here coming down the taxiway.
Coming down the way.
Good. Cut across the grass here, fellas. Don't mind me. What do we got? Got the big tires.
Everyone's in a different livery. It looks good.
Yeah.
Anybody have any trouble with SU6 downloading it, getting it to work? Anything? Nope.
It was pretty flawless
Alright.
for me.
Yeah, I couldn't get it the first night because of the connectivity issues that were happening. So, but the next day it all went pretty good. So.
This is the first day that I can try it, and I had 2 CTDs so far, which is a little bit high for my standards. But other than that, it seems to be going smoothly.
What aircraft did you say you had them on?
Bonanza, the stock Bonanza, with
Oh,
the Garmin NXI. So maybe that's the issue.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't flown anything with the NXI recently, so I can't.
Yeah, well, I
Can't
wanted
say.
to try it out because they also updated this as well. There were some new features that I want to test.
Yeah.
When it works, it seems to be working okay. It's just that these 2 CTDs were a bit annoying.
Right.
You guys aren't
Yeah, I
having.
downloaded SU6 and installed it, and first thing that happened when I started to run it after putting my community folder back in, I had a CTD.
Oh no.
So back to square one and did a restart and everything and a reboot, and everything's worked fine since.
Somebody else started to ask something.
I was just curious, have you guys found that the new update tracks to the left when you taxi on the Grravel?
That's just P factor, I think.
Oh.
Quite a
Okay.
bit of wind as well.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a crosswind
yeah.
here too, so that maybe.
I better check the weather. I was like, guys,
Good
remind me.
Gaggle of Gravels here.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a crosswind of about 8 knots here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing 290 at 14 knots.
Yeah, probably got a bit of
little nav
bit
map.
of one. A little weather banding there, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Generally, when I do a update, I go in and obviously do the community folder, stuff. But I also delete the content file. That usually kind of sorts some stuff out too, because it'll rebuild that content file. Usually, if you're having issues with like airport, like elevation data or something, just weird artifacting and things, go in and delete that file and have the sim rebuild it on a restart. It usually tends to sort some things out.
AK and the Coast Guard Grravel's looking good.
Nice to be with you guys again. I finally made the transfer down to my new home, and my parents looked at this and they think I work for air traffic control. They're like, "You got too many screens." I said, "That's the beauty about flight sim."
And it's still cheaper than flying for real.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, glad you got your move finished there, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Parking brakes off.
That's about the
See,
10th
I
time
got
that
just
tube's gone
about-
round.
Just about time right now. Y'all showing almost on the hour?
I got
Almost.
on the hour right now.
Well,
Pitter
let's
patter,
release the
gentlemen.
parking brake
Let's
and get
get at her.
started. All right, here we go.
On the roll.
Just go through me. I'm catching the takeoff.
Gotcha.
Yep, bit of a crosswind.
Yeah, there's a little bit of one. There we go. Yes. Lift it off. Nice. That's good.
Yeah,
Whoa.
feels good.
Oh
What the
no! What the heck?
It's gonna be sort of flat and featureless here for the first half of the trip.
Yeah, it looks like it picks up about halfway through. Get back out into the high country. Let's see here. Come on.
I'm putting the RPM right at the bottom of the red line here.
Bottom or the top?
5,800.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Is that the
There's a
altimeter?
red line.
Yeah. Still just the bottom of the yellow there.
Yeah, I'm still colorblind.
No. Oh, that's funny.
Notch above 60.
Actually true.
I guess we don't think about that too much.
No, I don't.
Let's see, trying to get her trimmed out here. It's
Trimming really.
I think trim's a little slow.
Yeah, trim
It's way slow.
being just a
I think that's a
tad.
And it
common
is
problem.
for every aircraft. It's the same too. It's slower than dog shit.
Really? Trimming hasn't changed for me.
Takes a minute for me to get trimmed up.
I
yeah.
only know that it has become very difficult in the X Cup, but all other planes are normal as far as I've seen so far.
I haven't flown the X Cub in a bit, so that's like
Yeah.
the second most flown aircraft that I have. I'll have to check that out a little bit later.
I finally caved and bought the Husky.
Did you?
It's just too easy.
Um,
Yeah. It's okay. I just
Kev's engine, well, it replaces the engine, and
I
it might
definitely
fly
gotta try
well, I
that.
think, with the X Cub, which
Yeah.
makes it a decent bit better.
I need to try it with that, but I don't know. It just was
Oh.
like flying a piece of white bread. Boring.
Oh, I've been toying with the idea of learning how to do scenery so I can build up World War II airstrips and military or housing and everything, or Quonset huts out in the Aleutian Islands, so guys could fly their P-38s between the islands and
Oh
get
yeah.
more of a maybe an immersion sense of wartime with warbirds type thing.
Man, yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good, AK.
Now my learning curve, it all depends on how slow I'm a learner to get that stuff figured out. But winter's here, so I got some time.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
with everybody now that the colder weather's starting to set in. Time to settle in and do a bunch of flying.
I gotta say the Grravel feels pretty good on this new beta.
Yeah.
We'll see how she is on those slow approaches and landings.
I was able to get her to fly consistently at 30 knots. Full
Nice.
flap.
Yeah, same. On flaps 3, you can hold it at 30, 35 knots.
Yep.
Yeah, the first airport we come to is gonna be a dirt strip, so I'm gonna try a flap 3 approach also and see how low we can get it.
Yeah.
Forgot to reset my altimeter there. So everybody else got mostly just broken clouds,
Yeah.
partly cloudy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty
Copy.
clear. It's gonna be
You guys
boring.
remember how to?
Hey.
You guys, I've got my little nav map up. I can't remember how to get the moving the icon to move load up for the airplane.
I think there's a
It's
Center aircraft, you mean, AK?
yeah, I've got tool set, and then I got run web server, and I've got the flight plan up. It just doesn't pick up the aircraft, so I could have a moving map.
I'll put the top
Under
like,
map, in the menu, there's center aircraft. Does that bring it up for you?
Let's see.
Control Alt A.
Control Alt A. this is gonna be interesting. It's got two different. What the hell?
There's some setting for it, and I can't remember what it is
I thought
right
there was a
now.
little shortcut on one of the
Yeah, there
buttons
is.
up at the top that you can.
It's an
There's something
airplane
up at the
inside
top,
bracket.
but I'll be damned if I can remember what it is without
I
You said
wonder.
pulling the
Control
real
Alt
program
A,
up.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Control Alt A will do it.
Okay. I wonder if maybe because I got the application to be able to pull it up from the toolbar up top, but I wonder if that's kind of
No, I'm running
I'll
that
play with
right
it.
now, and
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
working.
I'm running that too in
That should
VR,
bring you
but
up, and you should be centered on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look in little nav map, the actual application, can you see your aircraft there? Can you see your yellow aircraft there?
Nope. I don't see it there yet. Let's
Might
see.
not be connected to the
You may
sim.
have to connect to the SIM, maybe you're not connected.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of where I was wondering. I've got the FSU IP6 or 7. Then I've also got it's in tools. It's got run web server. Or let me see.
Yeah, the
what
one
the-
above it. Toggle
Okay.
toggle simulator connection.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Oh, see, I've only had half a cup of coffee, and you guys kept me from having to apply the line. Thanks,
yeah,
fellas.
You're welcome. I do it almost every single time. I'm like, where the hell's my aeroplane? Oh yeah, I need to actually be connected to the server.
Yeah.
I need a checklist, obviously.
The other thing you need to do when you, with a little nav map, is you do have to update the database every now and then, particularly after Microsoft does updates, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. I haven't updated this in probably at least a year, so I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to do that.
Oh yeah.
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 I didn't do that the last time. The only thing I usually do is update the airing cycle, and that's about it. But that's because I got an Avigraph subscription, so.
An opportunity last night. Dragon, he showed me a little bit of Europe in his flight plan, and if you guys don't get a chance or an opportunity, or if you do get one, it's an awesome flight plan. I was just amazed at the scenery over there. Really a nice flight.
Where were
It's
you
the one
guys
that
flying at?
It's that Germany flight plan that I've been working on for about a year. I tested it
Oh,
on
nice.
AK, so
Nice.
I just need to do some final touches, and I should be good to go for one of those day expeditions.
Oh yeah, awesome. Looking forward to that.
He said, you need to get out of Alaska in the wintertime. It's too cold. Let's
It's
jump
too
over to the other side of the world.
It's too cold up there, man. Come on.
Yeah, but Germany sucks in the winter as well. Maybe not as much as
Yeah.
Alaska, but
It's
still
pretty cold. Yeah. Fall time is pretty. Well, basically any time but summer, or not summer, winter.
I
But
bumped up my terrain lot to 250 to see how bad it. So far, it doesn't seem
I'm
to
at
be affecting
300.
my.
Frame rate?
How's your frame rate?
Good.
Seem about the same.
It's better.
Yeah, I bumped mine up to 400.
Oh Jesus!
So,
How's that going for you?
He's on a 30.
well, I'm doing 34 frames per second right now, so
Yeah,
it's
I've
pretty
heard
good.
some people have had quite the performance hit at 400, so I'm kind of working my way up to it.
I had to lower a couple of other settings just to make sure that I got the frames per second, but
Sure.
it's still looking pretty good.
Check that out. I was just flying the H-145 around. That was my first look at it at the local airport. Running the Bajan's seasonal update and wanted to see what the fall masks look like.
Yeah.
For
They
the
look pretty
ground.
nice.
You got
Yeah.
a mask in there for fall and winter, I believe.
Yep. It's yeah, it looks really nice actually. It's really he
I just
definitely
installed
tweaked
it, so
the
we'll
tree
see.
colors and stuff too. There's a lot more ambers and golds and stuff in the mix now. locally than there was before. It looks really pretty.
Yeah, and the grass isn't green.
Right, yeah. It's still kind of green where I'm at, but it's not like green. It's
Yeah,
Yeah, and there's not as much of it.
right.
brownish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get brownish. So
Not
no,
gonna
it
see a
looks
lot
good.
of grass on this trip.
No.
You just don't know who to talk to.
Tom's taking it downtown. Oh,
Yeah.
there's Husky.
Yep.
Predictable.
Main Street. Now let's see how she has a snap roll. No, not quite as snappy actually.
Yeah, the roll is definitely slower.
Yeah. Yeah, it's considerably slower than it feels basically like it does if you're rolling it without the rudder.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
To be fair, it probably wasn't super realistic to begin with. I don't know.
See, we got a touch and go here.
Oh, is it?
I do believe.
Oh, yeah.
We're right over it, so we might as well give it a
Yep.
shot.
Let's see how she does. You're gonna go ahead and dump some flaps. Look, Mom, a helicopter. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing just is floating right now. Wow. We needed this last week in the Wall of Death.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, this is a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, she wanted to dip that wing there, but
It's definitely the wrong music for this kind of plane.
Boy, flap 3 will drop you like a rock.
yeah,
You gotta hold that throttle.
yeah. Nice. Tail dragger up there. I know he's joining us today, but he's not on mic.
He's on mic.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He was.
thought I
earlier.
saw
Yeah, I'm here once in a while.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
A pretty sweet landing.
Yeah, super soft.
Yeah, I didn't realise I touched down.
Yeah,
I had to look down at the wheels.
gotta slam
Where's
down, didn't feel anything.
Yeah, where's the bump?
Yeah,
Where's
it's because
the
they're made out of
bounce?
marshmallows now.
Bounce.
I think the gravel has spoiled me for all other tail draggers.
Right.
I agree, definitely.
Always a shock when I pull the gravel and then switch to a C170 or something. Always
Right.
there.
Like, what is this?
Am I not down yet?
Yeah.
What's
What
up?
is going on?
Yeah, I was going to fly the caravan today, but he put the update up, so it would be rude not to, to fire it
Right.
up.
You use Carbon's mod for the caravan?
No, it'd just be the Kosovo one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I don't fly it very often, to be honest with you. It's just something for a change.
Gotcha. Yeah, Carbon Prop over at Bush League used to fly caravans real life, so he's been working on a performance mod for it.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen it, but as I say, I rarely use it, so I haven't installed any mods for it. But I think I need to get into it, as I say, just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Flipping pylons in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, who the heck did that? No consideration whatsoever.
They're not pylons, they're slalom posts.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
That's
Well,
usually
they're
what
made
I
like slalom posts, aren't they?
That's usually what I do when I
They're not-
spot a wind farm. I'm like, that looks like a
not
challenge.
quite as flexible as slalom posts.
Yeah, not quite.
You follow the post, it takes you directly on course.
Right, yeah. Somebody's leaving breadcrumbs for us.
Well, I figured if we don't have a lake to skip across, we might as well skip across the grass.
Yeah, there you go. It's all well and good until you find the seam.
Yeah, yeah.
I see one
True.
right there, actually.
Uh-oh. That was close.
I was noticing that when are we in? Where are we at now? Bush League, I think we're still in Switzerland, but yeah, I noticed a lot of the morphing terrain and stuff. It seems last time I was up there.
But it used to be the gravel felt sort of jerky in the turns and stuff, at least for me. And right
feels
now it
really
feels just a
smooth.
whole lot smoother.
Yeah. Looks like she's a little bit more subject to wind direction, though.
Yeah, and
Which,
you would
I mean,
expect
that-
that in a cub.
Yep. Definitely feel like I'm getting grabbed a lot easier with these lighter winds.
Yeah, definitely.
We've done a lot of four-wheeling out here.
Llama trucks.
Llama tracks, yeah. Hello. You just wait until they give us the G-force effects. Then you start blacking out.
Blackout, yeah.
I've been watching this guy on Twitch. It's got a full motion rig, but all he does is ever fly the 747. So it's kind of boring.
Is there a meeting with people, with real life people? I don't hear enough.
Oh, look, you got a co-pilot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Good deal.
One's a navigator.
Yeah, right.
Neither one of them.
The net code seems like it's pretty smooth right now. I know before the update it was a little bit jittery, but like everybody's moving around pretty smooth, so that's good. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Got about 50 more miles of flat terrain before we start heading back in.
Yeah, and then we go really high.
Yep.
It's funny, it doesn't seem like it's going to be very high. It looks like it's pretty flat forever.
No, we'll get into get back into the mountains a little bit. After SCIQ. Probably not as dramatic as some of the other legs and whatnot, but
No, we don't have a T-cell on top of us.
yeah. I'll never say never.
Copy.
I thought they had said that they had, I guess I didn't read through it too much, but I thought I'd heard that they made some changes to the weather engine a bit.
If they did, they were subtle.
I mean, the clouds look a lot smoother to me. I've just noticed. I've noticed less pixelated clouds recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least gusts are back. If you want gusts, choose yourself a nice raucous preset. Actually, when I was over Bali earlier, the wind was strong and gusty. Even without the train, it was actually, oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
Good to know.
Well, I finally pulled the trigger on a new VR headset.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Vario Aero.
I watched a few
But it
videos
won't
on
be
that.
here for 3 to 4 months.
They're going to be better than the HP?
Yes.
Supposedly, yes. Because there's no Fresnel lenses, so you don't get any of that weird.
Every review I've seen, you know, is a lot better than the G2.
Interesting.
That HP was probably about due to come out with a G3.
Probably so. It'll be a while, though. I think everybody's going to be upping their game after this.
AK, do you have your flaps down one notch?
Probably, because I probably forgot. Again, I need that checklist.
It looks like it on my end, so.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
Yeah. I need a co-pilot, apparently.
I'm your wingman.
Maybe I could borrow one. I know someone who's got a co-pilot. Maybe I can borrow one.
Who needs co-pilot when you just got someone that can fly off your wing and tell you if your flaps are down?
Yeah.
Yeah, the flaps are down.
What's wrong with you?
Check your zipper while you're at it, too, I guess.
Yeah.
Check fuel as well.
Oh, I checked.
Oh, yeah.
I fueled up before we left.
There's a flipping great big gorge right ahead of us.
Anybody want to try a sandbar landing?
Oh, you know I do.
Take a look.
Let's see what we got here.
See, we had lots of them last week that we passed over.
Oop, I see a sandbar down to the left.
Sick.
Copy that.
Sending it.
Do they serve drinks?
Yeah. Dry martinis.
With his little umbrellas.
See y'all at the tiki bar.
Something on the rocks.
Let's see what we got. Jeez, I guess, yeah, this thing, hell of a drop.
Wow.
Pulling off the throttle.
And drop it like a rock.
Yep. Who needs a
Oh, this is
Porter
nice.
with a beta prop when you get a Grravel with lap 3?
Exactly.
Here's somebody's stall horn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Deanne. Oh my goodness, Deanne. I pulled up like the last second. Jeez.
You want it to be exciting, right?
I mean, 5 feet is pretty exciting. So is 4.5 Gs.
Oh yeah, you can just hang on that right there. Oh, stay there. About lost the left wing there in final.
That wasn't great.
Now we get to play get out of the gorge.
There's the bouncy landing I know and love. Oops, I saw that.
Whose idea was this?
Be interesting if so. I guess they're introducing wake turbulence with the Reno update. That'd be
But
kind
if
of cool.
it's anything to be expected from a Sobo, and Grravel's already made his opinion very clear, is not a dollar to be wasted on it.
Oh
Don't
no.
have high hopes. Don't have high hopes at all.
There's nothing like gravel power for getting out of the gorges.
Oh yeah. Husky would struggle.
I don't know. Are you struggling, Husky?
No, I guess not.
Actually, yes, I am.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think the gravel does feel down on power a little bit.
Not bad. Not too bad.
Or more drag, one of the two.
More drag. Yeah.
Big old wheels.
Right.
Sure you got your flaps up?
Yes.
Taking lessons from AK. Flaps up. Yeah, we get. I guess I haven't. Was it tail dragger? I've been out of the group for a while. Are you? Are you the latest to join the crazy gang?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying
Welcome
to get in
aboard.
there.
It's always nice to see new additions to the group.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the time and place worked out. Time to do it.
There you go.
Great. We're all trying to find a little piece of sanity in this world, and we find it 2 hours on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Copy
Yeah,
that.
can't beat it.
Oh,
I
almost
look
don't
forward
ever.
to this every week.
yep, me too.
To be fair though, we only called it the Crazy Gang when AK was flying with us.
Yeah. We've been pretty sane for a while.
We used to be normal people.
Yeah, we all used to be normal.
Well, that's definitely a lie.
Yeah, I
Speak
don't
for
think
yourself.
DN is. I don't think normal is the word DN knows.
Nope. I was going to
That's
ask
it.
you, Dragons, how did your filming work go?
Going good. I don't remember which. Oh, I just got a job with ABC News on Sunday, doing drone
Nice,
work.
What?
dude.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So my friend was like, "Hey, do you still do drones?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna give my number or give your number to someone." And like yesterday, I got a phone call from a producer for ABC News, and they're like, "Hey, we got your number from so and so," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that it was like some serious work. I was thinking like some student film. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm down. So
Nice.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the other filming went good.
Just remember when you're at the Oscars not to forget us, right?
Oh,
That's
I
right.
will. Not
We
a
can
This
all
chance.
say
goes
we
out.
knew you when.
This
I would,
goes out
I
to my
would like
Sunday
to,
or my Saturday
I would,
flight group.
Yeah. Golden
I
Eagle
would like to
Group.
thank my
Hurrah.
mom, my dad, got Gravel.
Yeah, there we
Make
go.
sure you have a nice
Pocket,
looking babe
cat.
on your arm at the red carpet too.
That's
Oh, yeah.
right. Anybody see any beavers around here?
Uh,
Nah.
Oh, those are the llama beavers.
those are the llamas. Yeah.
Yeah, lighter colored hair.
That's right.
Coarser though.
Call them chinchillas up here.
Okay, coming up on another touch and go here, dirt strip.
Copy.
Crosswind.
I got 2 knots. What drone you fly, Dragon?
I've got a Mavic Air and a Mavic Pro Platinum, and I'm getting.
You getting the 3?
I don't know yet. I think we're getting the Mavic Air 2 for the Discovery Channel production that we're doing.
Nice.
Or the YouTube channel that I'm running for a Discovery Channel show.
I've got the 2 Pro, but I don't have a lot of time with it in the air yet.
Yeah, we looked at it. We're probably gonna do more video work than photography work. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, the new Air 3, I suppose they're supposed to come out. So I'm thinking we might upgrade to that. And also the new DJI cinema camera with the built-in 4D gimbal. That looks
Yeah, that looks pretty
and
ridiculous.
I want it
Ronin.
so bad. Yeah.
Let's see, where's that wind blowing from? Alright, I'm gonna swing back this way and come the opposite direction. Yeah, I'll have to buy up some batteries for my 2 before because DJI likes to discontinue the batteries
Yeah.
as soon as they
Both the drones I
come out
have
with
are
a new one.
discontinued, and I gotta find people that have them or whatever.
Yeah. I've heard you can contact DJI support and sometimes they can get you batteries, but
Yeah, sometimes if they're nice and want to help out that day.
Opposing traffic.
You're the one that's going the
I
wrong
like the
way.
effect of
Hey
just
man, I
before.
was.
Sorry,
No, go ahead.
let's just say just before touchdown, I like the effect of the prop wash hitting the dust.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Nope.
Oop, another rip.
Woo! No, there's a bit of a LOD issue with the model I see there. This
Yeah, got the pink bars on
cockpit.
the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
noticed where it flew through me.
Yeah.
Nothing out here, but the textures look great.
Yeah.
'Living dangerous, AK.
Yeah, I know it. Trying to live up to well, I'd say the crazy gang motto, but I got a lot of work to catch up to you guys. You guys been crazy a lot more on weekends than I've been able to get to, so
Yeah, but you're in Alaska.
yeah, true.
Right.
So you want to out crazy us?
Yeah, challenge accepted. Everyone go inverted.
Yeah, everybody fly inverted now for the rest of the. This trim sorted out. Come on.
Hey, there's a patch of trees out here.
Where?
Must be a watering hole.
It was just past that. Clearly, that's a bug. There's no trees out here. There's no trees out here. It's like some of the parts of Africa I flew across.
Yeah.
Is that a tower out? What is that over there? A little radio tower or something?
Yep.
Is that what it is? Yeah, it looks like it. Radio tower out in the middle of nowhere. Yep, sure enough. Looks like there's another one further out there, but I'm not going there. Ooh. Here's a seam.
It's a local radio station out here called Radio Perfection.
Oh yeah.
Out of Arica, 53 miles away. And
oh, have you got the
yeah, jump seat, yeah,
jump seat going?
And the DJ's like the really husky South American bloke. He's like, hey, this is a Radio Perception.
Nice.
And it's all banging 90s tunes.
Yeah.
Plug tracks from the 90s.
Yeah. I noticed that a lot in certain parts of Africa and whatnot. It was all like 90s stuff. It's funny.
Yeah, I just got out of Australia on 7 continents, and worst radio stations in the world.
Really? Oh no.
Really bad. Yeah.
Come to Germany.
I mean, it's all 90s music, but the stuff that was crap then.
Come to Germany.
Not the good stuff.
Come to Germany.
Yeah, I did find a few local radios which were pretty good, but yeah, a lot of them are, yeah, let's play In Excess again because we haven't played it for the last half an hour.
Well, that would be excessive, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. But I did find out all about the litter pick on the ocean shore in the southwest, you know, with the Dolphin Society. All you have to do is call Jan, you know, to book a place, and they run that like every 30 seconds, I think.
I haven't run jump seat in a while. I'll have to do that again.
I did it recently. I was not impressed with Idaho's radio.
Is that a program?
Yeah.
Yes.
It uses your in-sim location to pick up on FM radio and AM radio stations nearby.
Wow, that's cool.
Just stuff that's broadcast free on the web.
Yep.
So it just pulls them up. It's pretty cool. It's a neat way to just for those long flights and stuff to just see what's going on locally on the radio. Kind of neat.
Yeah, when you hit a good station, put it on your favorites, and then when you're in the black zone,
same here.
jump into favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one in I think it was Dominic Republic, and it was so upbeat, and the tunes were from all over the world, and I still go back to that one now and then.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's just that's a real, what a great idea. Whoever wrote that up, that's such an awesome little program.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to get that on flightsim.to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks.
Yep.
Is this next airport our 10-minute break?
Are we? Oh, I guess, yeah. We might as well. I don't know what's the next. How far is the next one?
46
We're
miles.
just a few miles away here from the next airport.
Yeah, we might as well stop here because the next one's 48 miles away.
Yep.
We're
So
stopping.
we'll
at
do a
Sierra Charlie.
10-minute break at this one after everybody lands.
Yep. Patch of dirt out here to land on. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna land if I can't find this airport, guys.
Yeah, it's like there's no other place to land.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a horrible place for a dead stick.
Yeah. Oh no, not a dead stick.
Oh,
Oh,
woe is me.
woe is me is right. Yeah, right. Oh, I guess it is paved. Okay.
Yep, it's paved.
Good long run
Okay.
too.
Upwind, vinyl, left base.
This is handy. I can follow Wolf right into the approach. I don't even have to look at the runway on base.
There you go. She's floating a bit here. All right.
So,
Got everybody down?
I
yeah.
think so.
I got 54 after. Let's be back at about 5 after the hour.
Copy that.
Cool beans.
I fixed gear down.
Computer, volume 5.
That's pretty good, Squirrel.
You like that volume better?
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
no. The music was fine. No, it's the command you gave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm doing it with Alexa, so
Oh, there you go.
if it's too loud, all you got to do is let me know and I'll tone it down some.
No, it's fine.
Pretty good slalom course there, Husky.
Yeah, she was quite tame actually.
You're pretty low.
All right, guys, I got about time. Everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, good here.
I'm here.
Touch and go off this roof.
All right, there we go.
Ah, stalled it.
We'll make a circle here so let everybody get out. Besides that, it's fun.
Yep.
We have a bunch of drawings on the ground. If you get some altitude, just outside the airport, there's all kinds of circles and lines.
Aliens.
It looks like they might be planets or something. I can't tell. I'm up at about 6,000 here, just looking around. Kind of neat.
Going circles.
Circles
Oh
within
yeah, copy that.
circles. Yeah.
I see that. I wonder what that's about.
Might have to go higher.
Oh, yeah.
Actually looks like a bombing range.
Yeah, that. Oh, you know
You can
what?
see some splash marks around it.
Yep.
And where's that release button?
I'm pressing it. I'm pressing it.
Yeah, it looks like they had like a.
Here I thought I found something interesting.
Looks like they had a. Wow, this is interesting actually though.
Yeah.
It looks like they had like kind of like a mock airport made in the dirt here, and then kind of like set up targets and stuff for bombing practice.
I mean, it does look like those are blast marks down there.
Yeah, it does. Looks like
Yep.
craters. All right, you got to land in the circle.
It looks like some kind of emplacement
Craters down
underneath
there.
me as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's some craters right in those circles.
Oh yeah, no, there definitely is.
Maybe this is Chile's
There's more in the
equivalent to
circles
White
than there is
Sands, New
outside.
Mexico.
Actually, I've just found some miles away.
Wow. It's kind of cool.
But that's where they practice their dead stick landings and their smoking holes.
Right. Huh. Interesting. It's cool though.
Yeah. All the way out here.
Probably the best place for it.
Right, yeah. What else are you gonna do out here? But yeah, it looks like there's some like berms and stuff set up. I wonder if they've got like artillery set up doing stuff too.
Interesting.
Excellent. Powered off and lost my flight plan. Oh well.
Yeah, it's amazing what you find when you're just flying along, not expecting to see certain things.
Yeah.
had them. Clouds all moved off the coast. Oops.
Yeah, it's a bombing range. It's apparently a big paragliding spot out here for dynamic soaring, and they're sort of saying, you know, don't fly to the north because it's an approach to the airport. Don't land to the south because you'll probably land on unexploded ordnance and stuff like that. So.
Oh man.
Where'd you find that info? That's
So
what I
when
was
you have
looking
a bumpy
for.
landing, you don't know if it's you or the ground.
Yeah, I just googled the name of the airport and bombing range, and it came up on some guy's list of cool stuff you can do around here if you're a paraglider.
All right.
How about that?
Well, I guess the only reason you'd land out there is if you had an issue with your gear. Oh my god, my chute's failing. Let's go to reserve. And then you land on the ground and stand on a 1,000-pounder.
Ruined your whole day.
Well,
it reminds me of the Monty Python How Not to Be Seen skit for some reason.
Yeah.
so my mom stopped by and locked all the action. So now she wants me to get a VR headset because it's just too crazy. We're in the crazy group.
Jeez.
She's pretty impressed. She's like, "Wow, this is really cool stuff." And I said, "Hey, it is, Mom. We're gonna get you a Snoopy scarf. You'll be good to go."
Snoopy scarf. Yeah, there you go.
Doghouse to sit on
Yeah,
and a
the
scarf,
wife's been
and she'll
threatening
be
to get me
ready.
one of those, you know, with a bit of wire in it so it streams out behind me when I'm sat in my sim.
Yeah.
Just put it in the Waco or the Stearman.
Yeah, right. Scarf with a fan in front of you on the desk, blowing your scarf. Yeah. So realistic.
Yeah, I stuck the wife in VR and obviously had to fly in, you know, the binocular view outside. But yeah, I took her out in a vertigo up the valleys in the Swiss Alps. I think she almost lost her lunch.
Wow.
Jeez.
Slow down. Oh, I'm only doing 200 knots.
If you wanna
only
if you
200.
wanna try a really good VR flight sim game, look up Aerofly FS. It looks fantastic in VR. The scenery is not like anything to brag about, but there's no lag and you can actually see the dials in front of you, and it's a fun little VR one for other people.
Nice.
It makes a big difference when the game or sim's designed for VR on the outset,
Right.
as opposed to being a compromise.
But it's nice to watch someone who's never flown in a simulation before and then put them in a VR headset and watch how they do. They go bonkers most of the time.
I'm always bonkers, so no VR is not required.
Right.
So we're back to the crazy people again.
Yep. He's back.
Oh, geez, this next place we're touch and going at 17,000 plus.
All right.
Is it a touch and go, or is it
Yeah,
just that mountain right in front of us?
Yeah, I think it might be.
That's a drop and go.
So there's a reason why Rocket is up there. Okay.
They got one of those real long runways.
Okay, it's a waypoint on top of the mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a touch and go though, right?
I mean, you
Oh
could.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Bump and run.
We're not going to pass the tallest peak without trying to touch and go at least. Full stop if you can. Touch and go if you can't.
It could go wrong.
After watching you guys circle in the volcano, everything else should be pretty light work.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, a
I'm
mountaintop?
hoping we'll find another one.
Right, yeah.
Who needs helicopters anyway?
Right. Oh, a mountaintop, is that all? Looks free.
Yeah, we want the volcano of death or nothing.
Yeah, right. Give me a wall of death with opposing traffic.
You should check out the one in Italy that's currently active. I mean, that gives you a whole new appreciation of things flying around.
Right, yeah. Somebody needs to make a mod for that, for volcanoes. Even if they're
That'd be
just
cool.
like smoke.
Imagine this at night with the lava going all over.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. That'd be
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool.
I would bump against anything, but just that would be great.
Okay, Asobo, here's my next demand.
Forget multiplayer. We want volcanoes.
We want volcanoes. We want volcanoes that are actually like spewing
Active
ash
volcanoes,
30
please.
miles into the air.
They used to have an animation for Kilauea in P3D.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of cool. Bit some lava and some rocks up in the air.
Yeah, when Kilauea erupts, and it does it real well. It's awesome to watch. That and when the lava hits the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, but you just have to check out Las Palmas right now.
Right.
Wow.
It's been going for a while now.
About a month or something, hasn't it?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
I wonder if Bijan could do something with active volcanoes. Just give them some smoke and
I'm pretty sure Kev
a
could
little
do
glow
something
or
with active
something like that.
volcanoes.
Even would be an improvement. 'Cause
That would be awesome.
There's a bunch of them. I mean, you got Vesuvius and Etna and Stromboli over in Italy.
Yeah.
And
Not to mention all the
Kilauea.
ones in Iceland.
Kilauea, all the ones in Iceland, all the ones in Alaska.
Yep.
Kamchatka and Pavlov
Yep. Shishaldin.
come to mind.
Yep. Okmuk.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
I fly
so-
through the ash cloud, I want my engine to fail.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's something I'm going to look at over the winter. Now that the effects editor's a little bit better and the effects aren't so demanding on performance, we love VFR. They've got their cooling towers now, which are big smoke effects.
They really.
Steam effects. And there's no performance hit from it. So in theory, you can scale those effects up and place them on a volcano. So I'm going to try and do one over the winter.
Do it.
That'll be cool.
Starting to get some pretty
ideally,
good
what you
turbulence
really want
up
is
here.
the global database of what's erupting and what's not, and have it, add the smoke as and when it's actually erupting. But
oh yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
That'll be a bit of a stretch there, stretch goal.
If we get the prevailing winds with ash, then you'd have to be careful where you'd fly around it, because like you said, if the engine failure, you're like, oh, I was downwind, I should have been paying attention.
Yeah, that'd be hard to do.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Stick, dead stick.
Dead stick, yep.
Just hide some floating buildings within the ash cloud, and you'll just fly into it, and then doink.
You died.
I hate doinks.
Yeah, me too.
There is way more detail here than there has any right to be. This is ridiculous.
This looks really good out here.
No, it does. That's why we're just flying over all these little, rivers and stuff that are valleys that are worn into the landscape. And I'm just like, this is crazy. How much detail is in it? Insane.
No, it looks good, doesn't it?
Better than I
see a
ever
single
thought it
piece
would
of
be.
flat land in front of us.
Flatland sucks. This is what we live for right here.
Yep.
Set them altimeters.
Anybody else besides me looking at that cone on top of the mountain?
Right off my nose.
What fell off your nose?
I'm sort of eyeing looking at the at maybe a touch and go off the upslope off the inside of the mountain on the right side.
Oh yeah.
Like a bare spot there.
It remains to be seen, but it's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. A few
Touch
miles
and go, and
behind
then
you
it's a
guys.
launching ramp.
Right. That's crazy.
That might be doable. Touch and go and war emergency power after that.
It's fairly steep, and then it looks like it ski jumps up.
Yeah. I'm looking about halfway up on the right-hand side here. Oh, what the hell. Looks
The
pretty
weather should
good, even though it's steep.
Good luck.
Be coming in hot too. This is a no flap approach.
You sure you want to do this, squirrel?
Yeah, that's what the Wikie's for.
Maybe flap one.
There's a touch and go. Just have to pick out a spot where it's no great big hills on it.
All hills.
I'm going to try the valley.
Scream! Scream!
Yeah. No flaps. You don't want any flaps on that one.
You coming down backwards there, Tom?
I'm coming backwards, sideways. I don't know which way, but I'm still flying.
We have a flat spot down here in the valley that's got evenly spaced marks. Huh.
So you guys are all coming from this side with a 20 knot tailwind?
I can't even. I don't even know what my. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm coming in with a ground speed of 178 knots.
Yeah, this altitude, it's going to be quick.
I'm down.
Woohoo! In a good way or in a
Whoa.
bad way?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm in a good way.
Oh, Rexbo landed.
Hot dog.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, see you get out of there again, Rexpo.
Yeah, I'm going to turn around and go down.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah.
That'll be easy.
Yeah, go
I
uphill.
did a touch and go, but I don't think it was healthy for my shock absorbers.
Right.
I thought I'd just see if I could stop, and I did. Parts of this are flatter than they look. Uh-oh. My parking brake off too soon.
Let's see here. Ouch. There's a flat spot up there by where Rocket's at, right?
That's what I'm heading to. I'm looking at that right there.
Along that ridge.
Yeah.
If we ever put this
I'm
on
looking
YouTube,
at-
we will have to put a disclaimer in front of it. Don't do this at home. This was done by professional experts, whatever.
Professional.
Okay, that the
I
professional
found
is
another.
debatable, but
Yeah, that was like a loosest use of that term
Oh,
ever.
look over here to my left. It's fairly flat right there.
I found another place to land right on top of the ridge.
I'm gonna say that ridge looks somewhat flat.
I'm done for now, though, because I can't go up anymore.
You got to turn back down.
Gonna have to turn around.
No, looks like Tom made it.
I'm trying to get up the hill. Oh.
Ian sitting
Flaps, they do
up top.
nothing.
Full power.
There
and
you
I
go,
just
Ford.
can't. I get there.
Four
get
made it.
there. I think
I made it. It was
Yeah,
just,
I'm down.
it was pretty rough. And it's at
Okay,
like a
somebody hold my
45-degree
beater.
angle.
This might just be a touch and go here.
See if I can climb this hill.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Man, the power.
I tried.
Okay.
Boy, that wind is just like not. Oh my god. I somehow did that. That's amazing. Flaps 2 made it.
Yeah, that wind was gusting around 22 when I made.
Yeah, I
The
definitely
knoll.
felt like a helicopter on that
Yep.
approach.
Yep.
Great hot dust.
This one's pretty flat right here.
I saw him touch Husky, it counts.
Nice AK.
Ooh, got lucky.
Handbrake, 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 handbrake. I just had visions of AK doing 18,000 feet back downhill, backwards.
Right.
Yeah, you can have more power I want. It ain't gonna make it.
It's trying though. It's trying. Oh, you got it. Nope, 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 you're going over.
Oh. Oh.
Alright.
Well, I am down, but
Well, I'll tell you, this is fun. Oh.
17,000 feet. I'm looking for Gary.
Right?
Yeah, where is Gary?
No snow here.
Yeah,
No.
true.
Not gonna find him.
Nope.
Wind gusts will get your attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can go all the way down backwards.
Bit of a bump.
Okay, back on course and head for the next high point.
Copy that.
Bird cat down.
I'm in trouble. I don't know what's going on here.
You in the crutch of that mountain, Hurtcat?
Yep.
Throw your door open.
Yeah.
The Lake K, it doesn't have Alaska's beauty, but I gotta admit the mountains here are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. The detail's just amazing.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most graphically detailed places we've flown.
Yeah, it's nice how you can see all the rocky outcroppings out the side of the hills as well.
Yep.
I'm just like, I mean, all the little like waterway, you know, where the stream runoffs and water runoffs are. I mean, you can see like such fine details in it. Crazy.
And this is standard Microsoft stuff.
You can see walking trails as well.
Alpaca trails. That's what they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that Juan Valdez down there?
Chinchilla trails.
Chinchilla trails, yeah.
that's also something that we need in the game. Hordes of lemmings.
Yeah, hordes. Yeah, lemmings. What's that dust cloud down there?
That's a horde of lemmings.
And it's heading right for the cliff.
As opposed to the airborne lemmings, that is us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know the way.
I mean, the stuff that we've been doing the last few weeks, doesn't speak well for our mental health.
Right.
There's a little oasis down here.
weird spot of green.
A strange little spot. It's just a perfect little, probably enough of a shadow or something there most of the time that all the water runoff and everything just kind of collects in that low spot, and so you got some green in there.
Yeah.
You can see that big volcano off to the right, like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going up
Yeah.
that. We're going up that after this next touch and go.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, it would be rude not to.
Oh, it's only 17,000 feet, so, you know.
Start climbing?
Well, no, we've got a touch and go at 12 at this
right.
next airport. Says he who thinks he knows how to use a little nav map now.
Right.
There's a little bit of a learning curve with a little nav map, but boy, it's
Yeah, it
worth
is.
it once you get used to it.
I need to find some tutorials on there. Maybe someone's got a YouTube video. I'm kind of a visual learner, but
I'll just send you the handbook.
They've got them
The
out there. There's at
instruction
least
manual.
2 really good ones I know of.
Is that right?
It gives detailed
Yeah, the
use of little nav maps.
manual's not bad at all.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Manual's got a couple tutorials in it also.
Oh, great. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing there's winter because there's got a lot of to-do list.
Right.
Did I say that? It's a good thing for winter? What was I thinking? Just ice fishing. Oh yeah, that's it.
Husky, you got one notch of flap now?
Nope.
Okay.
Sometimes
just
the
a shadow
gives a weird effect on some of these planes. It looks like you've got flaps down.
Yeah, before a little nav map, FS Navigator used to be the go-to.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I can't believe I used to use the VFR map and have to put a flight plan in every time.
Yeah.
Favorite. I wonder, do I have that anymore? I'm just curious if they've fixed the terrain lines yet.
No, of course.
Crank that.
Of course they haven't.
God.
But yeah, apparently they fixed some stuff with regards to the the flight plan line appearing on some of the glass cockpits. But while they were there, they could have fixed the contour line, surely.
Right. Yeah. Like, come on, guys.
Just revert whatever change it was that caused it last time.
They're like, it doesn't matter. No one uses it anymore. Using third-party applications, they're like, it doesn't really matter anymore. Low priority. I will say though, at 250 for my terrain LOD, I haven't noticed any weird morphing. Like I had been kind of keeping an eye out for it, and I really haven't seen much of it, if any.
Yeah, same here. I've got mine at 250, and it just seems to be stable again. Even going to an external view and panning really quickly, it just holds it all together.
Yep. Which that's nice, because that was really distracting at some locations.
Yeah, I did try 400 just to see how nice it was, and it was a slideshow for me.
Yeah.
that mountain now, gents?
Yeah. This airfield that.
Yeah, touch and go at the airport and a right
Okay.
turnout for the top of the mountain.
We're doing runway 26. Looks like the wind is 275 at 15 knots.
Boy.
Downwind, touch and go will be fine.
You
What could
okay?
possibly go wrong? Or we just hang back and see how Rocket gets on.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll try it downwind.
Oof, that gust.
And maybe I won't. That's 20 knots.
Yeah. Of course, coming from the opposite direction, you might be able to get that plane down.
Actually, if you go in at full throttle, it'll be fine.
Don't.
Nice little road right beside the airport.
Yeah, I wonder how many pilots land on that instead of the runway.
I mean, how often does Harrison Ford actually fly down here?
That's true.
War emergency power there, Tom.
I gotta turn their war out.
Sneaking under you. Over the top. Come on. She won't get out of ground effect. Come on. Oh man, I really had to force it down. It just did not. It was just riding that cushion all the way across. Here we go.
Technically, this one's off plan, but I've got to go and have a look.
But it's just kind of a peak. Like we have a hole at the top, unfortunately. Is that Cochuano?
Climb, baby, climb.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to our guy from Mexico that was joining us a while back.
They wouldn't let him across the border.
I think work conflicts the last time I saw him on.
What's... Oh, gotcha. I thought Dr. Station said he was going to start joining back in too at some point.
Well, it's definitely doable up at the top, it looks like.
You can get there.
Oh, it's got a nice flat top to it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, are you nuts? But then I thought better of asking.
That's fair.
Why do you ask questions when you know the answer?
Right. Well, you tempt me with a good time, though.
Well, you're gonna have some speed, though.
Boy, just really fighting this guy to get up here.
Try doing this in a husky.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll be up there in an hour, guys. Got a lot of circling to do. I don't even know if you'd even get this high in a Husky, to be honest with you. Even with the mod. I don't think I've ever had the X Cub up to
Uh-oh.
these
Rocket
altitudes.
just... Did you flip, Rocket?
He sure did.
Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops.
Yep.
Okay, there she is.
Oh.
Well, you got
Parson
so
brake.
much speed, I don't know you'd be able to land up here.
There's some real carnage going on up here.
So probably split turn it, maybe, but
I tried
give it a
flat
try.
3 approach and couldn't make it. Well, I gotta give it one more shot.
wow.
That
I have to go
wind.
around. Yeah, the wind is really keeping me. Even trying to get her into a slip to lose altitude wasn't really coming down much.
Brake.
Bit better now.
Well, crap.
You're too busy watching me.
Come on. Get down on the
Make a
ground.
longer approach here.
No. Just sit down. Oh, yeah. Did it. Over near the end, but we did it.
I think I got too much altitude.
Yeah, it's just windy up here.
Yep.
Me right off the side.
Oh, nice. TD.
Woohoo!
That was a good one.
Yeah, I'm clocking 26 knots, so
Still coming
a lot of wind.
Oh, sit down. Come on. Nope. Oh, luck.
Oh, no.
This is not to be.
No. I was fighting too much wind on that one. It's coming in from good direction either, though, to be honest. Flaps are up here.
Problem with this one is there's no wall of death to slow you down.
Nope.
Right, yeah. Yep. What we got here? It's like a big old. Is that a lake or just almost like a salt flat out there?
Hardcat, you flipping down?
I am. Yes, indeed. Hard to get turned around.
We got the big old flat top mesa right here.
I've done it twice now, but neither time were they
I'm
very
down.
pretty.
Nobody's more surprised than I am.
Well, knock on wood, I haven't had anybody disappearing on me so far this flight, so that's good.
I thought about saying
That's
something
true.
about it, and then I was like, I'll wait till the flight's over.
Right.
Yeah, I hadn't had no one to disappear the entire trip.
Same.
So is this the border? Chile
Yep.
/ Bolivia?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going into Bolivia.
Yep.
Ooh.
You're okay bringing white powder in. You're just not good at bringing it out again.
Right. Where'd you get this, man? 'Cause I can't feel my face.
Well, now I can say I've been to Bolivia.
Yep. Speaking of that, I saw that they just recently started tracking down all of Pablo Escobar's hippos and sterilizing them because they've just been populating so much down there.
I read in the newspaper that some American judge declared them to be a legal person. I have not really understood why and how and why an American judge would decide that, but
What?
it was in the German news that that a court in the U.S. declared this whole herd of hippos to be a legal person.
God. Oh.
Strange times we're living in.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I honestly cannot. I can't say I'm surprised.
They just need to say aliens.
Right. Well,
Yeah. Almost believe that more than anything else that's going on.
well, the U.S. government did finally come out and say that, yep, there's a lot of stuff in the sky that we have no idea what it is.
You've seen
Yeah,
that
the only
TV
question,
program V, haven't you?
Yeah.
only question about that is, were they lying before, or are they lying now?
True.
Or are they just lying differently now?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, they've got to justify the expense of Space Force, haven't they?
Right.
Yeah.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Is this a
That would
salt
be on the-
plane that you have before us, or?
Well, that's what I was saying. It almost looks like a big salt flat over there to
Yeah, it's
the
definitely
left.
salt. Looks like there's water in the southern half of it, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see way off there. Yeah.
eastern rather than southern.
Ah, so this is where the FS forums are located. Like salt mine. Oh,
Yep, there's the mine.
that's it. Oh no, it's Club Banks over there. I was gonna say, man, it stretches way off into the distance off to the right. That's clouds up there. Big dry lake bed.
I think I'm gonna go to this Halloween. I'm gonna dress up as a flight simmer. That'll be something new.
There you go.
It's funny when you talk to people. Oh, so do you have any hobbies? Yeah, I do some flight simming. What? What the
What?
heck is up with that? All right, let me explain to you how this works.
I gave up.
I think previous generations of Sims, you know, I guess you could kind of write it off as why would you do that? I mean, unless
Right.
you're like really dedicated into like just simming and stuff like that, you know, but
Right.
now it's, you know, just the graphic fidelity and stuff. Like obviously we've been talking about how good the terrain looks and stuff. I mean,
It's basically tourism what we're doing
right,
here.
exactly. Yeah, it's virtual tourism at this point, you know. It's like my fiance is originally from the Philippines, and I went down to her hometown and was flying around, and like she was just losing her mind. She's like, "Okay, I need to show you this place, this place, this place, this place. This is where I went to school, and all this." I mean, she was just blown away by the fidelity, you know, of how good it looked. She's like, I know exactly where all these places are." She was just like speechless.
I believe I just ran out of
Hey, it's the
fuel.
closest I'll ever come to being to 99.9% of these places.
Yep.
Fellas, I didn't fuel up at our last hour or 10-minute stop, and yeah, if you can guess what's happening right now, I'm gonna go down and fuel up in the desert.
I was blown away when, sometime back I started, when I first started flying this, that was a year or so ago. And I was able to fly out of an airport in North Phoenix and follow it over to the Verde River and follow the Verde River up past Bartlett Dam and Bartlett Lake and Horseshoe Lake and then on up the Verde River and I found a fishing hole used
Oh,
to
no
fish
kidding.
at. Oh, it was a hoot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it was there. And it's not very big, but it was a little white spot in the river and it was right where it was supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you're always gonna have people arguing about, well, it's not as good as P3D or X-plane or whatever, as far as flight models and things like that. But unless they have access to the data sets that Microsoft has, which they never will, unless they decide to pay, Google or somebody else an ungodly amount of money for their data sets, it's just, you're not going to get this type of fidelity in any other sim. So.
Well,
And you don't need
it's
it to have
never
fun.
it's never going to happen. But I wish Microsoft had access to Google Maps, then have photographic quality.
Right.
That'll be the next big thing is photographic quality.
They can keep the three-dimensional imagery. That would be okay.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, I think at some point that'll get better. I mean, maybe not in this sim generation. That's all dependent on, satellite imagery and, the technology to render that
Yeah,
stuff. But
just
I mean, it's pretty
just
good right
think of
now.
how big a job that is, though.
Well, yeah.
I got the screenshot.
Has anybody heard any numbers as far as an increase of interest when Xbox was released for the simulator? As far as
I have not.
No, I haven't seen anything.
I'd be curious to know how many, from the PC when the Xbox was released, what kind of an interest was generated. I mean, some guys will fly it and then go on and move something else, but it would be interesting to know the before and after numbers.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So it's good enough that they're going to give us a Game of the Year edition here next month.
Yep.
I've heard also that from beta guys who were doing the Reno air racing thing that they got coming out, that it's absolutely worthless as far as flight
I
models.
don't think
Say
you
it
can
looks
actually get
good
any
and
closer.
flies shitty.
I think I'll skip that one. It looks pretty, but it's not really my thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's probably the thing, is that it's more or less going to be one of those things it's not something that anybody's done as far as air races go, and that may attract another subset of, enthusiasts.
Gamers for
They
Xbox.
don't really care if the flight model is correct, but they're
want to go
trying
fast
to
around the course.
grab that racing crowd,
Yeah.
But of course, they all like to troll each other. That's why I don't do much online racing anymore, because the lobbies are full of trolls that just like to wreck you. I mean, you can't wreck in the Reno one. They're not enabling contact or anything like that.
Well, they will be enabling contact. It'll just go to a black screen.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah, it'll just be like you collided with another aircraft.
Gotcha.
Well, it's me screwed then.
Was that if you're on a Discord server and you're running into somebody else, now there's this big verbal knockdown, drag out fight of who actually hit who.
Right, yeah.
I'll save my $60 for the first DC-3 to hit the tarmac.
Or P-51 that's got a good flight model to it.
Yeah, I think that's more than anything what I was hoping for was the P-51 or the T-6 or the L-39s that actually have decent flight models. So even if you didn't want to do the Reno stuff, because I guess they are, if you buy it, they'll be available in, the main sim too. You'll be able to fly them
I
wherever.
heard they will.
But so I guess that would be my only reason for getting it. But if
one
the
of the
flight
beta
models aren't
guys
very
who's
good, then whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it.
one of the beta guys who's on that said he fell asleep on the second lap. It was so boring.
Well, I mean, they're not scooting around the track as fast as the Vertigos are, that's for sure.
Nah.
The L39s might, but...
Yeah, been there, done that.
I see you got the T-shirt.
Right.
Yeah, but for me it's the same. The only thing that I would be interested in is either the P-51 or the T-6 as a plane, but
Right.
you'll get it somewhere else and probably in a better quality.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
I think I think there's a question mark over whether or not they're full aircraft or if they're just, you know, spawn in the air ready to go, or whether you can start them cold and dark and all the rest of it.
Yeah, it sounds like right now it's very limited. Like they're just basically testing network compatibility and scoring and things like that, not the works, but who knows. I mean, if it's a lobby or something like that, like a lobby system, my guess is that it's just going to basically start you in the air rather than waiting for everybody to line up and do pattern work and things like that, you know.
Supposedly they do qualifying and everything.
Wait and see what comes out of it.
Yeah,
I mean, if they get scoring or timing systems integrated into the sim, that opens it up for a lot of other things.
Right, and that's kind of what I mean, basically, like I've seen a lot of people complaining, and I get it, but from what it seems like from like the dev Q&A, it seems like they're just basically testing to make sure like the network is holding up and that, you know, scoring and timing and stuff is working correctly, so it's pretty limited right now. But yeah, we'll just wait and see.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of time left with it coming out the middle of next month, so I don't think there's going to be a great many changes that they can make to it.
Sounds like when it comes out, it's just going to be match made, but eventually there'll be custom lobbies shortly after. So
yeah.
But even that's going to be a problem if you see how different people, how much time people need to get into the sim. So if we were to match make and you have a better computer or a better internet connection than I have, I need about 5 minutes to get into the sim when I click on fly. So I don't know how long you want to wait.
Yeah, I don't know. My guess is that it visually will not be, you won't be able to visually make determination. It's gonna probably all be client side that'll report back to the server. So even if like somebody looks like they're ahead of you, but they are lagging or something like that, it'll have to be based on whatever times their client is reporting and then reports back to the main server or whatever. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
So here's a little local knowledge because I wanted to know what was going on. So this salt flat, it's the world's largest salt flat at over 3,900 square miles in area. It was formed.
This is massive.
Yeah, it was formed as a result of transformations between several prehistoric lakes. It is covered by a few meters of salt crust, which has an extraordinary flatness, with the average elevation variations within 1 meter over the entire area. The crust serves as a source of salt and covers a pool of brine which is exceptionally rich in lithium. It contains 50 to 70% of the world's known lithium reserves, according to a 2009 foreign policy, blah, blah, blah. The large area, clear skies, and exceptional flatness of the surface makes the Solaire ideal for calibrating the altimeters of Earth observation satellites. Following rain, a thin layer of dead, calm water transforms the flat into the world's largest mirror at 80 miles across.
Yeah.
Holy smoke!
I've heard of this before. I remember when they were commissioning all the GEOS satellites that they were using a target in South America because it was acting as a mirror.
Wow.
Soon to be the
Well,
world's
the only
biggest
reason they
lithium
don't have
mine.
Bonneville Speed Week here is because of
there'll
the
be
altitude.
a Tesla mega factory next door, hyper factory or whatever they're calling them.
Yeah, right.
Are they actually mining that lithium in some way?
I'm sure they're trying to figure out how to do that, because with this big push for electric now, I don't know. They need to find a different battery technology, because you can't put out lithium fires right now. That's the biggest problem with Teslas, is if somebody wrecks them, they can't do anything about it. They burn the ground, you know. They can't put them out.
Well, they reckon within a couple of years the sodium version of the lithium-ion battery will be even better than the lithium version, and sodium's a lot easier to handle.
Yeah.
Well, relatively. Yeah.
Relatively.
They're pretty volatile.
Well, put it this way, I don't want to have to be taking the cover off my electric car and putting Duracell batteries in.
Right. They have they've starting to see studies now about recycled lithium, and they're basically saying that they're just as good as, basically their batteries are as good as, almost as good as new.
Wonder what kind of sodium compound that will be, because sodium itself is pretty unstable if you get it wet or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
well, so's lithium in the pure form, but obviously as a chloride or something like that, it's different.
Remember high school chemistry, taking little balls of sodium and dropping them in a beaker.
We used to steal. They used to have a jar of centimeter cubed lithium blocks stored in oil, and we used to steal them and then use a Black Widow catapult to fire them out into Derwent Water Lake. And you know, they would sink for a bit, and then the oil would come off them, and then they would explode, float to the surface, and then explode again. It's fantastic.
I've got about a pound of sodium that I just got sitting waiting for the perfect lake or whatever I want to do with it.
Yeah, do it at dusk, you know, where there's still some color in the sky.
I've got a
great
video of this guy chucking like 6 or 7 pounds of sodium in a lake. He flattens it out into a disc and then just chucks it out there, and it blasts into the sky, comes back down, hits the lake once more. I mean, they threw it in the lake like 4 times before it was all gone. But it was great.
Outstanding.
They crushed it with a car tire, and I was like, oh, that's terrifying.
Jesus.
Well, there's a big-ass salt lake up ahead.
Yep.
The other way,
surely that doesn't stretch on that far. When I was looking, I was like, that must be a low-lying cloud bank. And nope, I was wrong.
You know, that'd be in the middle of that. You end up on the deck and can't take off again. You better have a lot of water, because there's not much around.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's crazy.
Rocket is trying to land again.
Are you guys getting a fuel burn? I've been at 50% since the beginning of the full tank's been stuck on 50%.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like left main So when 42. I ran out of fuel, my left main and right main were both at 50%, but I had 0 fuel in either tank, which might be a bug for Grravel to look at.
Yeah, my float levels are working as far as I can tell. I'm down about 15% each, or 15 gallons in each tank, it looks like.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining, because I hate running out of gas.
Yeah. I assume this next 20-mile stretch is our last waypoint, I would assume, but because I don't have the...
No, the next waypoint is Solar Day, whatever, and then the airport after that. So we've got this 20-mile stretch and then another 38 miles. This is the longest leg
today
so far.
Well, I'm just going to get down here and cruise on the deck, I guess. I was like, I'm not that far up. I look down, Tom's just a speck. I'm like, oh, I got a little ways to go yet. A little bit deceiving.
So 50 miles to our destination. 49.
Your depth of perception kind of goes away when you're over the weight.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like being on snow.
Yeah, just like it. Oh, there's a shadow.
Right, yeah. Boy, I bet if you were out in the middle of this thing in the middle of the night, I bet the stars are something else.
Trees.
What?
Those trees would be pickled.
Oh, trees. Yeah, pickled trees.
Yeah, at least the beavers have something to cut down.
Yeah, no kidding. Pickled.
Not a salt mine, it's just the biggest beaver clearing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, you ought to see the dam they made.
Right. Some sunglasses flying across this thing middle of the day.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of being in Alaska.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't eat yellow salt.
That's right.
Yeah.
Twice as salty.
Okay, I'm at full throttle, which is 6,400 RPM, and I'm doing about 111 knots. Is that about right?
That's right.
Yep.
At 12, what is this?
With the altitude,
12,000 feet.
Yeah, but our ground speed is about 150 knots because we have a 15 knot tailwind.
Yeah, that's true. I thought the ground was moving fast and the airspeed looked low.
I thought I had my flaps down still.
It's alright, Tom's going all the way there on one wheel, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while since I done that on snow, but I pulled it off, nose over.
Speed. 17
Wow.
knots. Yeah, that's
Talk about no definition on the.
Yeah.
You know, it is flat as flat can be. Wow, I just got a really wicked case of vertigo all of a sudden. Whoa.
Going higher doesn't help at all. Doesn't change anything.
I was going to say it's quite mesmerising, just cruising along here. At least when you're lower down, you actually get to see the texture.
Yeah.
That's wild. It's just flat.
When you walk on it, it sounds like you're walking on snow as well. The crunch of the salt.
Right.
A proper crunch, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds just like you're walking on snow. A little bit crunchier.
At least we can say we've gone to the extremes in scenery. Some really great looking stuff and some stuff that, well, not so great.
That's why they do speed races on salt flats, is because the faster you go, the better it looks. I think 2 gallons will get me to the airport. That's all I have left.
Lean around.
38 miles.
17 minutes of flight time. Roughly.
I've got a fun one for you. Get yourself down to about 2 feet, go to the external camera view, and see if you get a screenshot of yourself.
Right, yeah.
You ain't going to get anywhere flatter.
No. I've just been bouncing off the ground.
Yeah, at least you don't go over there.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that profile shot was just nothing but white all the way the distance with the little mountains off there. It's kind of cool. Oop, there's a scene.
Whoa, elevation change.
Right, a little bit.
Little mound there.
Watch that.
It's like a whole 1.5 feet, I think. There.
Yeah, it seemed awful bigger than that.
Yeah. Nice little bouncing goes. It'll bounce will shoot you up about 50 feet.
Right. Yeah, there's not enough terrain definition there for me to try it at this speed. Put the wheels down and go right into a uplift probably.
Oh, just trim for nose down.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, actually, we're starting to get a bit of actual terrain now.
Yeah.
Okay, but then look to your right.
Right, yeah.
Hey, Husky, do you know what time Qualies is on?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you.
I know it's late.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I never actually checked.
I got it on, obviously, Series Link on Skybox and whatnot, and I'm just thinking, oh, is it already recorded? I can finish this flight and watch Qualies, or do I have to sit around for 2 hours waiting for it?
Yeah, no, I mean we've got all the channels bar the Sky channels because we were at Virgin Media, and I refuse to pay more money for stuff I'll not watch.
Yeah, we got it for free on Sky, even though we didn't have sports channels or anything. And then when they changed the package, we said, "Oh, we don't care what you change it to, as long as we don't pay anymore and we keep Sky F1." And they said, "Yeah, okay." So we get it for free. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
no, that's good. We actually signed up for it, and it was £10 a month, I think it was, but it wasn't in HD.
Oh god.
So I was like, what the heck's the point of that? I can stream it online with better quality.
Yeah,
so that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean the Ultra HD is hardly worth it anyway for F1 because the cameras are always moving.
Sure.
Yeah, I do like Austin. It's such a good track.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Wouldn't mind taking a gravel round there.
Yeah, I think I've done that actually, to be honest with you.
Oh, I never got to Austin. Yeah, I did all the sort of Italian circuits and did the Nürburgring and whatnot, but no, I haven't thought, I might do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, if you're into your gliders, Alex has put up there's a couple of group fly-ins tomorrow. It's on the Touching Cloud Discord.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, I've just got too much to fly at the moment and not enough time. I've never really had a chance to fly all these things. I do have it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to resign my job. I ain't got time for I ain't got time for work.
I've trained my spouse to do all the chores, so if you guys want to know how that works.
or just send us your spouse.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm retired and I still don't have time to fly all the planes I got.
Yeah, roger that.
That's almost criminal, isn't it?
What, every day of Saturday, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's always Warbird Wednesdays now.
Yeah.
Coming up.
I'm going to make the first one. I don't know if I'm going to commit to doing more than that.
I'll probably do a couple of them. I think with my sleep pattern, it works out pretty good.
Can we all agree that definitively this is the biggest of the big ass legs?
Yeah, I think so.
But it's not blue.
Definitely not a blue ass leg.
I think technically it's not even liquid.
Are we there yet?
Getting pretty close.
Swear to God, I will turn this plane around.
Don't make me come back there.
Yeah.
Somebody's running on fumes, aren't they?
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely running on fumes. I'm pretty close.
I have 3 gallons left.
I think we're about 10 miles out right now.
I should probably throttle it back just a touch, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. I've been burning at 6,400 RPM, just sucking it down.
I've got the weight of me in the pilot seat and the weight of the plane, and that's about all the weight I've got. It's going to be a light touchdown.
I'll get him. I'm almost done here. So is it just me, or is this gravel a little thirstier than the last one?
I don't know.
Well, we've been burning it too, high RPMs.
Yeah. Higher
Yeah,
altitude.
I don't know. I think it's the altitude today.
Yeah.
Could be.
Taking a couple detours and it's
But
been a
I've
little bit
been
longer.
flying the old version, so I haven't updated yet, and I still have more than 30% fuel. So I think the new one has to be a little bit more thirsty.
Did you start at 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started at 100 at fill up at our 10-minute.
I'm down to 19. I started at 100.
I started at 75 and then topped off at wherever we stopped.
Yeah, I'm at.
Yeah, I did the same, 75.
So we're gonna land here at Sierra Lima Uniform Yankee.
This is our final destination on this leg.
This be our destination.
Oh, just made it then with 5% fuel.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I recommend going and landing in the other direction though, because we got 20 knots of wind.
Yeah, I was going to say it's windy as.
I'll make a left base. Rocket's like, nope, straight in, don't care.
Straight in. A little bit of crosswind.
Yeah, but 13 is his lucky number, right?
A little bit. You think 23 knots is a little bit of crosswind? That's cute.
Damn.
Airport.
A lot of crosswind.
I saw you roll it down there.
Airport is 12,020.
It's not long enough. Oh, you mean altitude?
You get a crosswind at 22 knots right now.
Well, this will be fun. Well, flaps 3, I mean, you can just land into it like a helicopter, be fine.
Yeah, we did that in Alaska. On Kodiak.
Yeah.
Alright. Left base.
Well, I'm gonna have to give her a wash with all this salt on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Yeah, turn final here. This is hover mode.
Oh.
And I go along and just set down right down there. Everybody else is gonna creep on down there.
Yeah, I did a no flap. I'm gonna keep the airspeed.
Like you're not even moving, Wolf.
Yeah, I know. I'm barely moving, man.
Moves you around pretty good.
Reaping at 40 right now. Should have turned in earlier.
Yeah.
No pressure there, TD.
Nah, not at all.
Let's see, the props windmilling. She's strong
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, it'll definitely do it today. Outstanding tail
Nice
dragger.
one there, TD.
We try. We try.
Oh, Grravel, I appreciate his VTOL mod.
Yeah.
Everybody got your scorecards up.
Wolf just helicoptering
in. Oh, I saved it. I saved it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
That's it.
Awesome.
Might have some speed tape on that wingtip though.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was the slowest damn landing I've ever sat and watched.
Hard to turn.
Okay.
But fun trip,
Get
fellas.
Here goes the Beagle.
Great group today, guys.
Yeah, enjoyed it very much. It's
Yep.
Great
a
play.
lot of fun.
Okay, see you next week.
Alrighty. Take care, you
Everybody
guys.
take care. Stay safe.
Yep.
And don't forget Wednesday, Warbird.
That's right.
Warbird Wednesday.
I
Later,
really
guys.
I really
Run,
All
fancy,
right. Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend.
All right,
All
take care, y'all.
You too.
I really fancy some
Yeah.
chips now for some reason.
Yeah. Get salt and vinegar, be good, huh?
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Later,
Take it
guys.
easy.
All right. See ya.
See ya.